Within the last 12 to 15 hours, we've watched not one, but two movies.
Two.
So we are going to be talking about both because they are at opposite ends of the spectrum.
Definitely.
We are going to be talking about Spinal Tap 2,
Yep.
The End Continues, and we will also be talking about The Long Walk.
It was, yeah.
Yep, so two totally different ones, and you guys are in for a ride. You're in for a treat. We are going to start off with the more somber movie, and we will use the happier, sunshinier movie as the palate cleanser.
I mean, it seems very Long Walk adjacent.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, I mean, I think we should say who we are at
Sure.
this point. You know, maybe.
I myself am Danny.
And I'm Christiana.
We're here at the movie theaters again.
Yep.
Monday Night Movie Club, but now we're on Thursday. Yep. So here's the deal. We're going to talk, Christiana, it's The Long Walk.
Yeah.
It was long. It was walk-filled. I have my cardio pumping.
Yeah.
Had a couple of misty-eyed moments we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Oh, I weeped.
Yes, we blubbered.
I wept?
Wept, yes.
I wept. I did not weep.
You weeped, you could weep, you could sweep, you could swept, whatever you want to do, you did it
Yep.
in this movie.
Ooh.
Director Frank Lawrence. The cast has the kid from Karate Kid, not Ralph Macchio, but Ben Wang.
Yeah.
It had Mark Hamill, Mr. Luke Skywalker
Yeah.
himself. It had Cooper Hoffman in it, which is Philip Seymour Hoffman's offspring.
Yeah.
Or Hoffspring, whichever way you decide to, whatever your pleasure. And it had David, I'm going to say Jonathan, because I had to bring up this guy because this guy was like Morgan Freeman in Shawshank.
Oh my God.
Oh
Brilliant.
my goodness.
Brilliant.
So for this long walk, I got my I almost said Nikes. I got my Converse laced up. Let's
Same.
take this journey. Christiana, what did we see?
So this movie is based on a Stephen King novel, and it's a journey. It's a journey. I would say that it was a fantastically amazing movie. I do not know if I will ever put myself through watching it again.
Right. It was an experience.
It's an experience. It is basically about a different version of America where a whole bunch of kids get put into a like
like a contest,
raffle
yeah,
kind of thing, and a certain group gets called in, and I believe this had 47-ish teenagers competing to walk for as long as they possibly could until there was only one man standing, which in theory sounds like a good time, and in reality was horrific to watch, but had some of the strongest acting chops coming from a young group of actors that I have seen in a very, very long time.
Absolutely. Now, I couldn't agree with you more. This is an experience. This is not something I would go over to the Blockbusters and be like, oh, The Long Walk. I need to watch this again. And they're like, oh, he's rented this like 7 times.
Yeah. No.
It gives you a very claustrophobic feeling, like you're on this journey with them, which they did a great job of keeping us in.
Yeah.
Don't go to the bathroom in this movie because you're going to miss something. And you only get 3 warnings before you get the old bagoo.
Yeah.
All
and,
right?
you know, I think one of the things that really worked for this movie was that you had these bright moments where like the boys were interacting with each other, but you could see stuff happening in the foreground, in the background, and all around them that were horrifying. And so it was done really, really, really well.
Yeah, the boys start off with hope. They
Yep.
got a stride in their step. Or a spring in their step. I don't know if you can have a stride in their step,
I
but
mean,
you're gonna spring, you're gonna stride. They're whistling
a
their
specific
tune.
stride
Yeah.
because you had to keep three miles an hour.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Or else you're donezo, kid.
Yeah.
So I came in knowing just a little bit about this movie, where I had picked up don't attach yourself to these characters, and I tried so hard.
The movie is done so well that even the more bit parts, like the kid from Jojo Rabbit's in it, there's like all these people that you kind of know from other things. And even the bit parts, even the guys we only got to know for not a super long time, still had an impact on you and on the whole, like,
Yeah, I told you
Theme,
it
yeah.
within 4 minutes of the movie. I'm like, well, that rules out. I love
Yeah.
them all.
Yep,
They're all great,
100%.
except for the scraggly blonde-haired kid that reminds me of Percy in Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, but
Or
I
maybe that's
mean,
Green Mile. Sorry.
but I mean, you know, at the same time, like even he had his role to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And each one of them were so crafted
Mm-hmm.
because Christiana and I are horror movie connoisseurs.
We are.
All right.
That is what we love.
Yeah.
That is the thing that connects us.
Yeah, we know fodder. We know body fodder. We know, oh, you're going to meet 7 new people getting
Yeah.
off the bus right now because they're all going to be super dead here soon.
Exactly.
And I don't care what their name is. I don't care what their backstory is. The least amount of talking they do, the better.
Yeah.
But this, Stephen freaking King,
Yeah.
was like, no, you're going to get to know these guys as humans. You're going to know
Mm-hmm.
their flaws, their strengths. You're going to know their hopes and dreams and their nightmares.
Yep. And
And-
even the anti-heroes, you're gonna like.
You're like, you know
You're
what?
not gonna root for them,
No.
but you are going to become weirdly attached to a part where, like, when things don't go their way, you're still like, oh, that wasn't fun.
Yeah. Now the lead is Philip Seymour Hoffman's kid, Cooper
Cooper.
Hoffman, and he has a great family arc throughout the whole story.
Yeah.
And dudes, that is my kryptonite.
Yep.
That is where I blubber. I look like Tammy Faye Baker after a certain amount of time. I'm like, oh, guys, you see that?
Oh my god.
He loves his parents. Ah!
Yeah, there was a lot of great background for his character.
Yeah.
And, you know, also, let's go back to David Johnson.
Johnson? Yeah.
Who, like, there is this one scene, I won't give anything away, but it's closer to the end of the movie. I would say it's in the last, like, 15, 20 minutes. And he gives this monologue that I was like, this is the acting that I want to see all the time. Like, I got, like, teary-eyed. I got misty-eyed. There's also this scene, because there's a group of guys who all become friends.
The Musketeers.
In this scenario
Yeah.
that you kind of don't want to become friends with anyone because you all know that only one person makes it out in the end.
Right.
And
Kind of like Dancing with the Stars.
yeah, and there's a scene where, like, something is happening with one of the 3 musketeers.
Or 4 Musketeers.
4 musketeers, you know.
Yeah.
And there was this whole monologue between, like, those 3 guys specifically that I was like, I lost it. I was like,
That's it.
This is sad girl fall.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I felt like Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in the meme where I'm pointing at the screen. You see that?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it right there. It hit my heart, and I hope the people who do the Oscars pay attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
there were some performances in this movie that just like
It grabs
that
you
I'll remember
by your heart.
for a long, long time.
Yeah.
For a long, long walk.
There for many long walks. Another thing that I thought was interesting, man, I feel like Winston Zedmore in Ghostbusters, where I'm like, man, I have seen that'll turn you white. We saw all kinds of stuff. We saw people defecating in the streets and all that because
we have a viewer.
they can't
Hi, viewer.
stop walking. Oh, hello, viewer out there in Viewland. They can't stop walking no matter
Yeah.
what. So if the business has to happen, the business has to happen. And if the guy's got the trots or the green apple splatters or whatever,
Oh.
it's going to happen. It's not going to
Yeah.
be good. And I'm like, oh, they're going to pan away. No pan away.
Yeah, and it's like also no pan away. Like, I would say that it's pretty gruesome. Like the whole movie
Sure.
is pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
In context and in general, but like I am not one to look away from the screen, and I got to a point where like I was just like I know
Not
what's
gonna-
coming.
yeah.
I know what's coming, and I am not watching this.
Yeah.
I can't.
So I have my wife with me, and she's like a delicate flower. And I'm like, look away, please.
Yeah.
Please. I know what's going to happen. I don't want you to have to ruin the delicacy that you have that makes you you. And if you're going on a date, I'm going to tell you right now, do not pick this because there will
Right.
not be a date number 2. Okay?
I mean, or it'll bring a great discussion that might cause there not to be a date number
Yeah.
2.
Which Forensic Files always starts with taking
Yeah.
the people to see movies like that.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly,
I'm saying? Yeah.
like-
You need to go with your like. You almost need to like have a disclaimer or like a debriefing or a vetting before you go watch this movie, and you're like, look, we're gonna see some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and as long as you're cool, if you're cool, I'm cool.
I'm cool, and
We'll
let's go
go.
do it.
We'll
And
do
you
this
are
journey.
going to see some
Yeah.
performances that you will love forever.
way beyond their
and
age.
Yeah, fantastic.
Totally. So I know that Stephen King has Log Walk. He also has Running Man coming out, which is a remake of the Schwarzenegger movie. And I'm excited to see how the second one goes because I feel that this one sets the bar so high.
It's so true.
I think Running Man will have a little bit more like of a comedic, from what I've seen in the previews, and I'm okay with that because I saw the original.
Yeah.
And that's another kind of contest movie. So that's kind of interesting, Christiana, that both of these movies are like televised contests, like
Yeah.
survival of the fittest kind of stuff.
Which is kind of crazy and says a lot about some things.
Yeah.
That like these are stories that were written so long ago and are now being presented in film form, and you know, certain stories for a reason.
Sure, sure. And let's see with Stephen King's works. All right, I mean, we've had some really good ones, and then we've had a couple of zingerinos. This one, I feel, for the acting caliber and for the story of it all, like, I feel it's got to be up there in, like, the top 5 or so.
Yeah, like I
Like,
mean,
Thinner, this is not.
Right. Like I feel like this is gonna be one of those movies that is like definitely in my top 10 of the year.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Like it's great. It's maybe even top 5.
Yeah.
Like the more I think about it.
That being said, whenever we do movie nights, it's not going to be like, hey, we're going to watch Return of the Living Dead and The Long Walk.
Yeah, no.
Now, what did you hear about the gimmick they're doing down in LA where they have all the treadmills set up, and then if you get off the treadmill or you stop it, you have to leave the theater?
No, I had not heard about this.
Yeah.
That
That is a thing.
I'm
good.
I don't no, I don't think I would want to do that
Yeah.
ever.
I'm glad they're taking it to the
Yeah.
next kind of the next level of experience, but not with this movie. It'd almost
No.
be like, you know what? We're gonna watch The Diary of Anne Frank, and we're gonna put you guys all up in an attic.
Oh my god.
And the second you want to leave, oh, you're out of the theater. I'm like, let's do one happy for like, I almost said Sound of Music, but at the end, it's like, what are you gonna do? Run from the Nazis or something?
I mean, that
Yeah,
also
jeepers,
happened.
jeepers.
Real life. You brought up 2 real life
I know.
things.
Shoot.
Yeah.
How about Jaws? You can watch Jaws in the pool. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. None of these other things
Yeah,
are
no,
fun.
did not sound fun at all. So being on the treadmill, I'm sweating just even, I don't know if it's the brewski, I don't know if it's the nice white light, but I'm sweating literally even thinking about it.
Yep. 100%.
So for this movie, I don't even think we're gonna rate it. I'm
I
gonna
don't
just,
think you can.
Yeah.
No.
How do you rate something like that?
You don't.
What you do, you don't rate it, you go experience it. You need to go see it on the largest screen because I fear if you go watch it on your phone later on, you're gonna miss something in the translation.
Yeah. It's definitely
It's a
movie theater
Yeah.
film.
Totally.
Especially if you're only going to see it a couple times in your whole lifetime.
Or,
like,
yeah.
this needs to be where you see it.
Or couple -1.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
one time. That's all you need.
Yep.
There it is. We're good. Definitely won't be a rewatch, but it was an experience that I'm gonna keep inside that I felt. And a lot of movies don't do that. We sit here and watch movies every week, and we go in. Sometimes I don't even remember what they were about,
Yeah.
except for that one about Snow White because that one really sucked. But this one, I'm definitely gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right, that was a thing.
It was definitely a thing.
And I'm glad we got to the end of it because at the end you're like, just finish the race, however you got to do it.
Yeah.
We're surviving with you.
And I would say the end was something.
It was.
Yeah.
It hit you in the heart.
It
It hit
did.
you in the brain.
Yep.
And then it goes right to the ending credit title, and I'm like, there it is, you rascals.
Yep.
We made it. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
survived the Titanic. We survived the long walk. I can't wait to see what they've got next for us. And speaking of what's next, we have got something way lighter. Yeah, you're right. You're pointing at
was
the cue
like-
cards. We've got
Hey guys, we have cue cards.
Yeah.
That's what we have.
That's how it works in the YouTube industry.
Yeah,
Because we're big professional fancy people.
we are.
We have Spinal Tap, not one, but Spinal Tap.
Two.
Yep, the end continues. And now we need to just shake off the long walk and we need to get down to a movie that is a sequel to a movie that was 41 it took 41 years in the making.
I mean, and it was totally worth it.
It was awesome.
The long haul to Spinal Tap 2.
Yes, I can't wait for Spinal Tap 3 when we're all 90.
Right?
You know?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
let's circle back.
There'll be 130. Let's see. We had the OG trio come back. I almost said OG3, but I screwed up in the middle of it all.
The OG3.
Yeah, the
ones, too.
OG3. Yeah, you know me, STP. It was Christopher Guest. It was Michael McKean, and it was Harry Shearer. So fantastic cast right there.
Yep.
You've got the six-fingered man.
Yep.
You've got the dude from Airheads, and then you've got literally the voice of like 85 Simpsons characters all together in a heavy metal band.
And what's not to love about that?
What's up the cameos? Out the yin yang. Who do we have?
Oh my gosh, we had Paul McCartney, we had Elton John.
Right? Not one sir, but two sirs.
Two sirs. And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was so much. I sat down in my chair and I laughed from opening credits to end credits.
My face
Never
hurt.
stopped.
Yes. This is the exact opposite of the long walk. This is the
Exactly.
long laugh. Now, the sad part about this is this movie has only pulled in a little under $2 million in the last like 5 or 6 days. And I'm going to say that someone along the way dropped the ball on like promoting or something or just ran out of money. And
Yeah.
this is the movie that you don't want to run out of money on because
No.
we've seen so many zingarinos, Snow White, once again, that were well pushed, well promoted, and just fell flat.
Yeah.
And this movie, I'm sure, will gain cult classic.
Yeah.
But you guys, you got to get to the theater. You're not going to be able to go to the rental store because, spoiler alert, there's no rental stores.
There isn't. There
Yeah.
is not. However, you might be able to pick it up at your local library in the future.
There you go.
Because they have movies there.
Yeah, I think the Spinal Tap also has a behind-the-scenes book that is
Oh.
like the line. I think it's called the line between like I think it's ridiculousness and clever, something along
Fair
those
enough.
lines. Yeah.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do our guys? They were last rocking and rolling in Spinal Tap 1. Where are all our guys now?
We have, two guys who are in England, one in London and one in I can't remember
In
what it was
not
called.
America.
But I mean it was also in England.
Yeah, just
but
some
it
other
was
part.
it was more like the Coswaldsy part of England
Yeah.
where he owns a cheese and guitar shop because obviously that's what you do.
Hand in hand.
And then, if you guys know where we are, the third member of the band is in Morro Bay, California.
What? That's where he found Dory. Dory was in Morro Bay.
Yeah.
And now Homeboy's in Morro Bay, living it up in our hood.
And we love that. And it was so funny because we were watching it last night and it was like Morro Bay, California. And the 7 of us, 12 of us.
We're all woo!
We were very excited
Yeah.
about the fact
We've been
that
there.
We were like, hey.
Once again, it was like Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie.
100%. We were like, everybody hop in your cars. We're going on a road trip to
Yeah.
the filming location,
So we had a dude who writes the jingles for whenever you're on hold. All right.
I forgot about that. That was funny.
In good old Morro Bay, in fancy old Morro Bay
Yep.
town. We've got the cheese and guitar shop guy. And then we've got a guy who owns glue, like an exotic glue.
Oh, the exotic
dispensary.
glue. Yep.
Yeah. It was awesome. And he takes like a bottle, I think it's of like tortoise glue or
Tortoise
something.
glue, yep.
Talks about how like, oh, it's very rare, it's
And
very
he's all
exotic.
sniffing on it,
Yeah.
and
He
then
takes
it's
a
like-
whiff, sticks it, it's stuck up his nose. He's got to have the rest of his
Interview with,
Yeah.
with the bottle of glue in his nose. It's like the
Hilarious.
most exotic form
Yep,
of glue
snorted
ever.
it.
Yeah.
It's you guys, it is so over the top ridiculousness, and it is so fun. They've got new characters they brought in, like Garth Brooks and stuff for a couple minutes. Him and Trisha Yearwood singing "Big Bottom."
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
That was hilarious.
That was comedic gold.
And then we've got a new drummer.
Yeah, that's alive,
That's alive.
That's
makes
good.
it,
right? That's
we
big
like
number,
that.
lucky number 12.
Yep.
We also had people like Questlove. We had Lars from Metallica. We had Chad Smith, who all made an appearance, but respectfully chose not to play the gig for fear of losing their life.
Exactly. I mean, fair enough, right?
Yeah, we got it. You heard about the rest of the guys, Stumpy Jr. and Stumpy Jr. or
Yep.
whatever he was. Or whenever my favorite death of the drummers is the one that chokes on the other guy's vomit.
Yeah.
How the hell did
Like,
that
how
happen?
does that work?
takes art.
Yep.
That takes skill.
Yep.
And so they are all getting back together because they had a tiff
Yeah.
15 years ago, and they stopped playing altogether.
I love that it's been 41 years since the last movie, but we're just talking about them getting in a
Yeah.
fight. It's like, what did you guys do for the last 15 years? You haven't talked to each other, but what about all
Yeah.
those other years?
They rocked, they rolled, they melted faces.
I mean,
They had songs like Bitch School, Break Like the Wind, and all these classics. But then 15 years later, someone accidentally sleeps with someone's old lady. That's
it's-
never in band talk, never a good thing.
no.
You yokoed, someone yokoed, all right? Whoopsie doodle.
But the person, yep.
Speaking of Yoko, Sir Paul McCartney, tell us about Sir Paul McCartney.
like about his whole life, or
Yeah.
like about,
Where did he start?
Hey, he was like, he grew up as a Scouser in Liverpool.
Yeah, I know,
And
Liverpool.
then, he met these other guys at school, and then they formed this band. And
Yeah.
there was a lot more to it than that, and they were called the Beatles, and now there's only 2 of them alive.
Right.
And now Paul McCartney is
Hanging out with Spinal
hanging
Tap.
out with Spinal Tap, because that is where you end up if you are a Sir.
Yeah, you're gonna hang out with these three other cool dudes.
And so he rolls in, and there's a little bit of a tiff, which I love. I love that there was like some headbutting between.
Yeah, because
Paul
whatever
McCartney
Sir
and,
Paul
like-
says, it goes.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
always say yes.
Obviously, like, and then we also had Sir, once again.
Yeah.
Sir Elton John.
There it is.
Rolled up. And his camaraderie with the band is totally different than Sir Paul McCartney's. And so Sir Elton John kind of becomes like the 4th member
Yeah.
of Spinal Tap.
The luckiest one that lives.
Yeah, you know.
So we've got Sir Paul McCartney doing Cups and Cakes on the soundtrack.
Yes. Yep.
Super good. And then Sir Elton John does not 1, but 2. He does Flower People and
Yeah.
he does Stonehenge.
Yeah, he does.
This time, spoiler alert, they actually have a full-size Stonehenge, which was great. And
Yeah.
Richard No Name, who usually does reviews with us, he pointed out in the credits, one of the little folk that dance around the whole ensemble is Wee Man from Jackass.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, look at that.
There we
what
go.
a rascal.
We have cameos.
We're
everywhere.
drowning in cameos.
And then we also just have like random regular people too.
Yeah. I love the fact that the new manager from Ian Faith, his daughter, Hope Faith.
Yep.
That makes sense. Hope Faith. What a great
Yes.
name. Oh, you just gotta, it's dry humor, but you gotta go all the way through because these three will riff off each other
Oh
all
my God.
day and it's hilarious.
And it's just funny that the dynamics of a band never really change.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're just still a bunch of guys with a bunch of egos trying to play some music together.
We have
just-
another viewer if you guys want to tell
Hi,
them what we're talking
viewer.
about.
Oh,
Hi.
we doubled? Oh my goodness.
There's 2
I
of
feel
you?
like Jake Paul now. That's great.
Oh, they're gone.
2 of you. Oh, just kidding. They're like, oh, he's talking about me. Crap. I was trying to go all incognito. We didn't want to scare off at least the one. Hey, that one viewer. Thank
Yep.
you. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
We have
You're
a
our
fan.
best.
We
Yep.
have a fan.
You're our best friend. So the whole deal with the chemistry, fabulous.
Oh,
41
so good.
years later, still got it.
So good.
Still rocks. Still melts face.
And it's like what I love because it's a mockumentary is that like it feels like these guys have been friends this whole time, and I don't know if they really have.
You know what?
Because they are actors.
I'm gonna guess they have because they have put out albums and kind
Well,
of like
that's valid.
yeah, like Tenacious D. As long as there's a record deal, we'll always be friends.
Yeah.
That kind of deal. Rob Reiner, I think I apologize if Rob Reiner's the one person watching. He directed this, and he also acts as the manager, and he just does he's a phenomenal guy.
It's so funny.
He killed it.
When the chairs fall over.
Yeah, he's like leaning. So good.
So good.
So you guys need to watch this because is it going to be Oscar worthy? No.
No.
Is it going to be enjoyed by people named Oscar? Probably. Yep.
Is it going to be a movie that I go back to over and over again because I thought it was so freaking hilarious?
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Heck to the yes.
Yep.
We go for the songs. We go for the comedic genius.
The camaraderie.
Yep. We go for the cameos with the Sir Squared. I'm not going to give away the ending,
No,
but
no.
I do appreciate Sir Elton John's blinged out full casts.
Yeah.
So good.
The cast is so blingy.
Yeah, it's so bejeweled. It's bedazzled.
Also the scene where they're like trying to figure out what they're all gonna wear had
Yeah.
me in stitches.
Because I'm
I was
sure
like,
you do theater, and I'm sure there's people who are like, I've got a vision for this costume.
yeah, and then you like put it on your body and you're like, is this
No,
really the
no.
vision?
This is not what you thought of in the first place.
And then they come out looking like themselves. So,
Yeah.
good for them.
There was a whole time lapse where like David St. Hubbins, who's Michael McKean, puts on this like kind of frilly, silky shirt. And he's like, "Oh, I really like this. It's really good." And the customer's all, "That's my mom's. That's
Yeah,
for my
that's
mom.
a shirt for my mom.
We're gonna take it to the dry
To
cleaner."
be fair, it was a pretty cool shirt though. It
Yeah,
was that
it's
kind of
frilly.
that like flouncy frilly vibe.
Kind of like the one from Seinfeld, like poofy shirt or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Like I
Yeah.
could see how you could be like, oh, this
Mistaken.
is obviously for me.
Yeah, and David St. Hubbins, Michael McKean, best shirts ever.
Oh my gosh, the slogans.
Yeah.
The slogans were
Killed it. So you guys go out, see this for the love
Yeah.
of tap. All right. You drink like they want to produce tap water, buy it.
yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of tap, we got beer on tap.
Let's go to the theater, enjoy your own tap.
Yes.
All right.
Fill up on tap and then watch the tap.
I just spilled half of that in my beard. It's all good. I just figured
We're all
that's what the
talented
yeah.
here.
It's not drinking. See, we can talk. That's fine. Drinking
That's
the beer.
that's about it.
That's it. Whenever I
Like,
try to, I'm gonna kill it. Half
No.
of it goes down my beard. Perfect. So you guys go see this.
Yes.
Don't wait for Spinal Tap 3 because they're going to be 120 years old. And
And so are we.
yeah, they move slower now.
Yeah.
They're going to move even slower or not at all
They
then.
might only wait 11 years
Yeah.
till the next one though.
Well,
Just
Jeepers.
saying.
So for that one, I am going to give, out of a possible 5 big bottoms, I'm going to give a 5.5 big bottoms.
Oh.
I know it's never been done before for us at all, but I feel if any of them deserve it, it's the tap, and I want this movie to win.
I mean, I was gonna give it 5. I didn't know we could go over 5. I mean,
There's no rules.
There are no rules. I don't know if I'd give it 5. I'm gonna give it 5.25 though, because
That works.
I 100%, which is very weird that we're talking about two movies that I think are 100% in my top 10 favorite movies of the year, and they could not be more different than each
Yes.
other.
That puts Spinal Tap at your number one this year so far. Then
Does oh
For the highest rating, mean above Snow White? That's crazy. I think the only other one we rated like that was Death of a Unicorn, and nobody saw that one either.
Oh my gosh, Death of a Unicorn is definitely in my top 5.
Yeah, that would be a good one to pair up with Spinal Tap just for all the ridiculousness.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
zaniness.
Yes.
What's coming up next for us at the movie club? We have got some treats on
We
the,
do.
I think, whatever day is Monday. I think it's the 29th.
The 29th.
We are going to go to Transylvania.
Transylvania for not
Not old Frankenstein, but
the new Frankenstein.
not new Frankenstein, young Frankenstein. What the hell's new Frankenstein? You're so fired. So fired. Mel Brooks
Out.
classic.
Get
Yeah.
out.
We're going to have a guy up here who helped refurbish Bruce from Jaws that's over at the Academy of Motion Picture Museum right now. He is going to be sketching out Gene Wilder while we're up here acting like goofsters, entertaining you guys.
100%.
And then he's going to raffle it off, and one of you lucky duckies is going to get to take home a sketch of Gene Wilder from Young
new Frankenstein.
Oh, I think it's the beer talking. No more
No,
beer for you.
Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Exactly. It's a classic. Mel Brooks is one of my all-time favorites. Have you ever heard of the movie Solar Babies?
No.
He did a movie called Solar Babies, and I had just forgotten because it's so out of Mel Brooks like well. It doesn't have him in it, and it's kind of like Mad Max post-apocalyptic, but they're roller skating kids. They're
Okay.
solar babies. And it is like, I think he was trying to branch out, and then immediately after, he's like, I believe we've found the nest. It was good. I enjoyed it. It went away, and then he did Spaceballs, and everything was better. So come watch Mel Brooks with us.
Yes.
Watch Craig Frazier. Watch him paint up Mr. Gene Wilder from the movie, and have a good time. We're gonna do that October. I'm freaking out just thinking. I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about it because we are loaded, bro.
We are loaded.
We're gonna do the OG Halloween. What?
Yeah.
OG Halloween. We're not talking about Mike Myers from Austin Powers. We're talking about the OG Mike Myers.
Yes.
Right there, Mr. Michael Myers.
Oh, that one.
Yep. He's going to be in Haddonfield. We're going to take you there, and we have got tons of content because Michael Myers is my mofo. All right? He's in the top 4. We had the Leatherface. Now we're doing the Michael Myers. I'm waiting on the Freddy and Jasons to come out.
Yep.
So we're going to do that. We're going to do Phantom of the Opera.
I mean, obviously, because if we don't,
then Christiana threat mutiny.
100%. So definitely come to watch that.
Oh, we lost our light. Fun.
Hi.
You know what? Are we still in the dark? That's
We're
fine.
in the lair with the Phantom of the Opera in the
Yeah.
dark.
So once again, I'm Danny.
And I'm Christiana.
We'll see you at the movies.
Bye.